Man, it really just never ends up like that, does it, though?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I'm lost in the sauce. What? So, the Eldar fucked our shit up. We we killed a few of them, but now kind of had to fuck off.
Oh, we need to mess around for a few turns.
Mm.
So much on YouTube.
Alright.
Till something interesting happens.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make sure our home system is the most accessible fucking thing in the galaxy. We're gonna be able to travel from our home system to everywhere else we could ever possibly need. Because I have basically infinite navigator points. Well, actually, it does say that you can talk to some people, so let's see. Oh wait, did we get extra? We got extra things we can do, yeah, extra contracts. Still don't really want to sell those people. That's not worth it. Just on principle. That's kinda worth it. That's definitely worth it at this point. Oh yeah, let me open stream chat.
You have to say my name if you want me to know you're talking to me, because I'm watching a video.
You're gonna have to say my name.
Say my name.
Wow, I fucked up the spelling on this, on that chat, whatever. I don't think I can fix that. Okay. So we're good on that. A few rumors that didn't go through, but whatever. Yep. The Master Helmsman Ravlar separable. Okay. Yep, can't do any of that. Alright, talk to the people on my ship, who better not give me no shit. Okay. Factorum. Janice. Hey Cassia, how you doing?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our
You're talking
stimulating
to me,
conversations.
bitch.
Yeah,
Nasha.
I have enjoyed
she's
your
speaking
company.
for
Oh,
Thank you
herself.
for the conversation.
okay. I'm not too worried about what that is then.
Yeah. I wanted to see if she had any special dialogue now. Ravor. A tall man before you appears to be woven from tendons and muscle. Blue veins snake under his white, almost dove-colored skin. His scalp and chin are covered in cropped white hair. His neck and shoulders are wrapped in wires that hint at the presence of neural connectors under his uniform. The officer's face seems to be twisted in a perpetual grimace of annoyance and anger, but he greets you with a respectful nod. Lord Captain, Master Helmsman Ravor at your service. Does the words Effen mean anything to you, or perhaps Incident NB72-04? Or Tech Blight? Has something to do with Theodora's travels, or rather, extraordinary travels at that. Can't say I do, Lord Captain. Doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places Lady Theodora went is... His brow furrows. Epipath. Incident. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but through my implants, I feel at once with the ship, and I sense that, and I don't know when it happened exactly, it started behaving differently, became more responsive, livelier, yes, livelier. Is that's exactly the word. And when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Lord Captain, but that's all I've got to say to you on this front. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Wait and search. Okay. Fruitless, fruitless, fruitless. Jerk! Oh, you bring on that. You know, I love that every time I hear anything about My Hero now, it's just always, man, why'd they have to ruin the series with that ending though? The ending was so terrible. It's just everyone's just, man, why did this have to happen?
I haven't finished it yet.
Well, they're just saying about the you don't care, do you?
Not really.
Oh, of Deku losing his powers. They're like, the story would have been just as good. No, the story would have been infinitely better if he would have kept his powers.
Did he lose them for a good reason?
He lost him fighting Shigaraki and kind of like lost All for One forever, and like it can't even transfer it on anymore. I think he lost it climactically. It's just no one else lost their powers. Only he got fucked. They kind of forgot about him. He couldn't be a hero anymore. And then they just gave him a fighting suit, and now he's a hero again. What the fuck was that? I saw that. I'm watching you, game. Seeing people flicker in and out. I don't remember if this was you or me.
I think it was you because I was the woman on this planet.
A servant in fine clothes offers you a deep bow. Your lordship, it is a great honor to serve you. It is an undertaking as monumental and glorious as myse assess your ceremony. Is everything ready? The palace decorations are prepared, and we are ready to begin at your command. The festival activities in the capital have likewise been arranged, and the guests of honor either have arrived on the planet or are awaiting invitation near orbit. The servants are already in your chambers to see that you are impeccably garbed for the occasion. Wait 1 second. Certainly, your lordship. No one but you can decide when it takes place. Okay. Yep, arrange for a reception. Yeah, oh. Besides that. Alright. Suppose this is it. I indeed have, your lordship. I've been given high honor as stewardess of the eminent palace. And on the occasion of the lordship's ascension, I will be overseeing the preparations of the ceremony. House Westerian, to whom you entrusted the arrangements of the festivities, is overjoyed in having received your honor, introducing you the subjects, and humbly ask us to thank you. Let us begin. May the Emperor be with us this day.
So who do you think's gonna crash our party?
It's gonna be the other nobles trying to shoot us in the throat. I already know it. They're gonna try to kill Abelard's cousin. I feel like they're gonna try to make us choose between Abelard's cousin and Abelard. And obviously you're gonna pick Abelard to save him. I don't give a fuck about that random ass cousin. Rejoice, Von Valencia subjects, in honor of the ascension. New road trader generously shows us favor. Oh, there we go. Benevolence, the road trader decree every soul be given daily rations at personal fuel shell. All may be fed and warm on this day. Praise the road trader's monogamy. I'm not pronounce that word. Whoa, calm down. Whoa, calm down. See how chunky fucking Lehman Russ tanks are. Or Baneblade. I don't know what Mondolet is. The rogue trader looking around. Is this the one ceremony they won't destroy? Is this the one time I get to be happy? A crowd is rolling. The crowd below is roiling, yeah. I had the popcorn out of my teeth. Their electrified exultation filling the air of Dragonis. Thousands of throats chant your name. You are the apex of this world and all others. Master of ceremony, amplified by 100 voxes. or the voice of it, amplified by 100 voxes, the voice of the master of ceremonies. Boom! Rejoice, subjects of Dragonus. You have been granted fealty of witnessing your master, a great honor bestowed upon us by rogue trader Narash von Valancius, cleanser of Janus, he who brought death upon blaspheming Xenos, and with others exterminated the despicable worshippers of the arch enemies. Gracious protector of footfall, patron of trade, a hush rolls over the crowd who gaze upon you in adoration. Many of them bear terrible scars from the recent battle of Dragonus. Like children, they await your word of your almighty father. Praise the Emperor, be faithful, fear not the coming day. Remember, there is no other ruler than me. Serve faithfully, for I shall lead. Turn to the master of ceremonies and speak right to the box. I am expected to say something to them. I want to talk to. Oh my fucking god.
No, don't say that.
Nah, but it'd be really funny. Yep, we ain't no emperor clit licker, so. Fear not the coming day, henceforth you are all my charges. Joyful cries carry the name upward, beyond the atmosphere of Dragonus, all the way to the Emperor's throne.
Cool.
Too bad Turks ever presently eaten the sin of gluttony.
So much gold and white. Cassius stares at the crowd, enraptured. It seems the mass gathering and exulting people is just as exotic and captivating to her as the sight of a bona fide navigator, a representative of the mysterious and powerful Navis Nobilate is to your subjects.
Navis Nobilate.
Adequate. Dragonus is not disappointed. I have that in my teeth. What the fuck?
Has not.
Yeah, Dragonus has not disappointed. I fucking hate that as a sentence.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I said it right. It felt wrong, but
Yeah, it's again, it's like an unawares or, oh, they were left wanting. I fucking hate that. That's one of my least favorite phrases I've ever heard. Is like they're left wanting. It's like they got their ass kicked. Just say it.
Abelard forces a smile of satisfaction from his face and whispers to you. You remember the next part, yes? Your lordship will be asked to take the oath.
I will blow your brains out. Shut the fuck up, Avalon. The master of ceremony bows to you with great reverence. Take the oath of Von Valancius dynasty. Be taken. Let the oath of... Please repeat after me, your lordship. I, Narash, rogue trader, by the graces of the Emperor, vow to be the paragon of humanity. Yeah, sure. Your lips repeat the words of the ancient oath, unbroken by it.
This is you. This is you speaking. You can just read it yourself.
Yeah, sure. Unbroken by adversary, to walk bravely first into dark, to unite and reclaim what was lost, to triumph over nightmares untold, to hold boldly the reins of fate, to walk steadily on the road of thorns, through pain to greatness. You hear a rumble. It's a roar of the sea of subjects. With jubilation and devout fear, they welcome the ascension. What? We're not dead? No one shot at us yet? Weird. Alright. Oh, wow. All's really in this little fucking circle jerk. Well. Governor Umbred Drivestem stands surrounded by highborn guests, like a planet orbited by many moons. All of his charm is directed at a man in resplendent power armor, adorned with the sigil of the Inquisition. But as soon as you approach Drivestem is the first to give you an elegant bow, getting ahead of the rest in an expression of loyalty. This is a great day, your lordship. Hey, so do we just treat everyone like dog shit except for Avalard's cousin?
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool. For you, perhaps. For me, it's just another day. Your haughty words produce the desired effect. The heads bow a little lower, and the faces shine with eagerness to oblige the rogue trader. Well, we're iconoclasts for a reason. Study the faces of the nobles in attendance. Drivestem is obviously the leader of Dragonis' aristocracy. Aristocracy?
Sure.
Okay. But judging by the curtsy he is showing to young Sourback, he clearly wants to strengthen his relationship with the house. The senior Sourback and Goprak are whispering in another corner. Sourback, whose family seems to be giving you the cold shoulder, must be trying to sway Goprak to his... Man, you gotta give this fucker a better name. Goprak? Man, Gaprak, like... awful.
Aristocracy.
Aristocracy, there we go. That's the word. Which could be quite advantageous to Lady Gaprak. After all, the disaster in Kavagama had left her family extremely vulnerable. The Westarians stand apart, their exclusion from the rest of the parable. Alright. I'm ready to accept your congratulations. Governor.
You want me to read this?
Sure. I mean, I've been reading Drivestem. If you want.
Oh, sorry. No.
Why'd they
go
give
ahead.
me a Drakari fucking sword?
Well,
let's see. In that case, allow me. I don't know. Fuck you. And not. Was I doing a voice for him? Was. Whatever. In that case, allow me to make the first offer then. Drivestem snaps his fingers and several servants approach you with gifts. The governor points at a thin curved Drakari dagger. My soldiers took this splendid trophy from one of the Xeno commanders. From the body of one of the Xeno commanders. This weapon is too beautiful and forbidden to be in anyone's hands but your lordship. Yeah, you can be Sourback.
I appreciate that notion. Well, wish I had that earlier.
What?
I wish I had that notified earlier.
That you can be Sourback?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I didn't know Sourback would even be talking, so I couldn't have done that.
Young Sourback squeezes through to the next, pushing a Brack aside with confidence. Your lordship, how Sourback anticipates the onset of the unsettled and the bloody times, to make the ungodly Xenos cower at your approach. My family humbly presents you with your dozen pieces of secondary armament for your ship.
The Matrix allowed plus 15 to awareness. That's fucking useless. Young Gaprek bows ceremoniously. House Gaprek is delighted to present to you the blessed work of the Omniscience Smiths. May this locator matrix which took the holy artisan an entire lifetime to create always show you the right path. I'm allowed.
I know.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Mhm.
Having let the aristocrats go first as a sign of deference, Abelard is the last to speak. Your lordship, House Westerian possesses no relics worthy of your acceptance, but we are rich and talented and hard-working people. As a sign of our loyalty, I humbly offer you my flesh and blood. 100 of my kin will go to colonies in your protectorate and use all their talents so that the world in your charge may prosper.
Cool.
What were you discussing?
Sure, fuck it. What are you talking about? The raid on Dragonis. It's such a terrible shame, and the warp currents delayed your arrival. Awesome, see ya.
I thought you were gonna walk away, so I started eating it.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Well, the conversation was done, and then you clicked on somebody. I wasn't
No,
expecting that.
you said you won.
Showing in the sector with a blast of Xenos is impossible. I hope we will respond to their aid on Draconis with punitive campaign. Young Sourback smiles and conceited and bloodthirsty.
Look at Abelard's young relative. What's your name?
Your lordship, allow me to introduce the daughter of Chancellor Clementia, Clementia Westerian, and my great-granddaughter, Astartia. What the fuck is with these people's names and Ias at the end?
Yeah, Abelard and the Ia family.
Abelard looks solemnly upon the young woman with barely conceited pride. Does he want to fuck
Concealed.
his granddaughter? I'm delighted to witness you, your lordship. Astartia bows, keeping her observant and intelligent eyes trained on you.
Adeptus Astartia.
Modesty forbids my esteemed forbear to say this himself, so I will. Our entire family is grateful to you for wishing to see someone of Asterian blood at your side as you claim your inheritance. Drive some exchanges telling glances with young Sourback, who judging by his face, is suddenly finding the collar of his expensive frock coat uncomfortably tight.
Abelard, where are the rest of your kin?
They are in the city, preoccupied with running the festivities
My fucking
and watching
kids
over
does
some
he
of the more
have?
crucial service. No incidents can be allowed to ruin your ceremony. Well, I mean, this is kind of where his people are.
Yeah, I guess. The Abelard family is just way deeper than I thought it was gonna be.
Astardia frowns and adds peevishly, I asked the esteemed Abelard to put me to some important task too, but he bid me to attend the reception, where I can do nothing to serve you, lordship. Well, you see, your lordship, I want you to have my granddaughter's hand.
God.
Sourback smirks. If only I had known, I too would have asked Abelard to let you miss this party. I'm glad I gave him this bullshit voice.
Yeah, bro. Fuck him. Well, we already knew. I already hated him just because his name was Sourback, and he's similar name to our dog shit fucking. Oh wow! Oh look, he's the guy who's gonna save us all. The fucking. I forget it. I forget what even his job title is. Just supposed to guard my fucking ship and never does it correctly.
Their name is Sourback also. That's probably a relative.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Entire bloodline of fucking dog shit security guards. Oh yeah, Master at Arms. He's fucking supposed to keep everything together. Abelard's old job. I think you got him. What the fuck is going on? What that? What? That was me. I didn't see myself even go over there, but alright. We'll do it again now. Alright. Oh my. Oh hey, we got a Drukari captive. Nice. Alright, let's go into my fucking house, get on my goddamn, hopefully unfucked up throne. Oh, okay. All you sitting there is gonna mean something. Yep, can't talk to you. Alright, well, Master of Arms it is, or Master of Ceremonies it is. I hope your lordship is pleased and not tired yet. If you wish, you may relieve yourself a little. I would suggest proceeding to the courtyard, if I may be so bold. Many guests have chosen to move into the fresh air. I'll be eager to offer you their congratulations. I've already talked to the fuckers out there. Me. Oh, yep, this is the Sourback family. A group of aristocrats stands apart from the governor's circle. Their whispers carry a tinge of displeasure. The clear leader of the gathering is a gaunt, bilious-faced man in Sourback's colors. This must be Morarius himself, head of the house. He offers a ceremonious bow. My congratulations, your lordship. May the Omnissiah grant you understanding. I'm gonna give every fucking Goprak fucking just that voice. Just it's such an atrocious fucking last name. Just stroke victim voice. I'm surprised you've decided to show up here, Miraculous. Miraculous's face twists into an unpleasant smile, which makes the artificial skin on his left side all the more prominent. I am the servant of Von Valencia's dynasty. Had I not come, it would have been committed as an act of unacceptable insolence, and it would have damaged my family's honor. Miraculous's wife offers a charming smile as if apologizing for her husband's vitriolic tone. Her large dark eyes are brimming with curiosity. Now what has you so displeased? Miraculous says with caution. I am your dynasty's loyal servant, but you have asked, and I will answer. Too long has the Cronus Expanse lived under the rule of rogue traders. The privilege granted to them make people think that commoners, too, can dismiss the prohibitions of the Imperium. For the good of the sector, rogue traders must become paragons of law, not exceptions to it. But do many warrant holders exhibit lawful conduct? No, they don't. Even you, your lordship, are subject to the strangest of rumors, and you have recently inherited your protectorate. Conrad Vigor's people, for instance, claim that you had a hand in the esteemed Theodore's demise, and accuse you of many other misdeeds. It doesn't matter whether their claims are true or not. The people hear them, believe them, and think that they may follow your example. Bitch, the fuck you. I get more money if I tell this guy to stop telling lies about me. It's funny. Oh, I forbid anyone to repeat that bullshit, and I hereby impose a fine on your family. That's pretty funny. As you command, lordship, I am not repeating another word, merely informing you. But at your behest, it will be carried out. I do want to leave this conversation, but number 3 is too funny. I would like to become better acquainted with your wife. Moranius is vexed with his shifted conversation, and he offers his wife a reserved smile. It's an honor to be in your company, your lordship. Oof. Oh, weapon skill, cool. Oh. Oh my god. Point your weapon at Marius and chuckle, you know. Marius, a person could kill a woman. Could kill for a woman so gorgeous. Absolutely just fucking with this man. Like, it's like if Obama came to our workplace, started pointing a gun at the people like, oh, hey, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? What, are you gonna fucking shoot me? As Marius pales, Regina smiles at him, then glances at you with interest. I beg for mercy. Miraculous does not deserve death.
You say different almost every other time.
Bro, I'm on my last legs here, bro. I'm going to say it however it comes out at this point. Regentia gives you a charming smile. Meanwhile, Torina and Miraculous are watching the conversation unfold, not quite believing their eyes and ears. It is my pleasure Miraculous is lucky enough to have such a beautiful wife, perhaps even more so than you are to have him. You flatter me, your lordship, but I cannot say that it is not to my liking. The glint in Regina's eyes betrays her genuine interest in you. I hope this won't be the end of our acquaintance. You wouldn't mind if I wrote you from time to time, would you, your lordship? Bro, we're just ruining this man's marriage. Number one, of course, just... Miraculous, you wouldn't mind, would you? You can almost hear the crunching of teeth as Miraculous answers in a high, hate-filled hiss. Certainly not. Well, I'm not gonna gene mix with any sourback, so guess I have to turn her down though. Cassia's the only one I can have. Miraculous, you should talk to your spouse about what passes as decent contact in high society, and what she does not. I beg your forgiveness, Your lordship's forgiveness. I didn't mean to offend you with my manners. Miraculous turns pale, his fingers trembling with anger. He nods dryly with a hint of grudging attitude in his voice. I promise I will not let this happen again. Oh hey, your cousin became the master-at-arms of our ship. Oh, I am pleased to hear it. Nothing in Miraculous's face shows he's glad for his cousin. I was always worried about the word that her character would cause the house a great deal of grief, and yet in the end Noble Sourback's blood was stronger than any personal shortcomings. Oh no, she's had many shortcomings. I have faith that Jacassia would prove herself adequately. Cool. Alright, well, as far as I fucking know, that was everyone we could talk to. Game saved. What do you think of the reception? It's magnificent. Well, I'm gonna go take a nap. Certain, your lordship, but... The master of ceremonies lowers his voice in a conspiratorial tone. Before you leave, your guests may want to wish to greet the rogue trader. Cordia and Winterscale their visits as a sign of respect for your rights, and it would be most tragic if they feel offended by the lack of attention. I hate you. Alright, cool. What? They were literally right. I've already tried to talk to them. And it worked this time. Cool. Turk, go.
Who the fuck is it? Oh, this is Big Boy.
Yep. Does his best Clark Kent impression.
Now this guy looks a little crazy.
Yeah, no, he really does. The guy we're gonna have to fucking kill.
Doshra! There you are! Welcome to the circle, where each member is powerful, ambitious, greedy, and as vain as the last. This is to say, the noble rogue traders.
Incentia Cordia is watching with barely suppressed contempt. Yes! You have found yourself suitable company. Calgoris at the very least. Now you can enjoy idle diversions, boast about your power, and indulge in profane pastimes with who is your equal rather than a member of the lower classes.
I think it's Caligos.
Yeah, it probably is Caligos.
Sorry. Caligos.
Oh. Incendia's gaze turns to you. My servants have brought certain facts of the new rogues traders' biography? Biography. Fuck, my head. Oh,
Yeah.
I had a Turk moment.
Biography.
Yeah. Biography to my attention. Wait, let me check that means. You suffered shame and humiliation sometime in your distant past. It's not even gonna say the fucking event. Okay, cool. To my attention. It may be wise for you to do the same. Calgos? Calgos? Alright, no response. Cool, good enough. Unless you wish to face disappointment in the future. There's a hint of superiority in her eyes. Your ears are burning and your mouth is dry. She knows of the shame of your past, and it would seem that meticulous archivists of House Cordia performed regrettably well. I welcome you to my domain, honored guests. My, what hospitality! Come to think of it, why would I expect anything different from the heir of the glorious Theodora?
Incendia were to pay me a visit, I wouldn't waste time on warm greetings either. No, I would promptly arm myself with a flamer before your self-righteous parasites could infest my entire palace.
Thank you for your visit, Calgoris.
Calgoris gives you a cheerful and somewhat feral smile. As a sign of
Feral
my
smile?
gratitude, you could return something of mine that has found its way into your pockets. Footfall Station. Sounds familiar. All I asked you to do was help the crafty slug Vladim deal with that threat of famine, not claim my property for yourself.
Yeah, no, I think number 3 is the... Yeah, bro, Football was starving to death and I saved him. I think it's mine now. You want Football
Number one
back?
is the better, but yeah.
You want Football back? Try and take it then.
The brute next to Winterscale narrows his bloodshot eyes, his mouth stretching into a gap-toothed grin that is brimming with eagerness. But the grin fades as soon as Caligos casually and imperiously? Sure. Gestures for his servant to settle down. Who is this thick bit? I don't know who he's talking about. Sure.
I'm gonna assume the one on the right.
Okay. Caligos lets out a low growl of anticipation. A challenge, is it? I love challenges. Caligos' face turns into a grimace of hatred, but he catches Incendia looking at him and breaks into a sly smile. I ought to make you, Protectorate, bleed as compensation, but you have spited both myself and Incendia, and it is high time our dear sister curbed her appetites. For this, I forgive you, but do not test my mercy again. It is not my strong suit. Thwarting Incendia's quarters ambitions deserves a worthy trophy. He snaps his fingers, and the armored brute hands you an exotically adorned rifle, clearly not of human making.
Ooh, Giles gonna love this.
It's a trophy from a good hunt. You and I should hunt together sometime, so you can show yourself in action, new blood.
Oh my god,
Caligos
this
exuberant
shit's
punches the
actually
initial.
fire.
Oh, shit.
100% over penetration? Grants 5 MP after each attack? This attack is no cooldown. Oh my god. Thank you. Reverend, destroy this creation. Thank you. Kill someone and that's not me. I'm losing.
Kill someone important with it. That would be the best show of gratitude.
Grab one of these. Ah! Incendia, you seem to find me objectable. Did you expect any different? I watched for years as outlaws thrived on footfall, and then at long last, I had the chance to put an end to it, to seize the thug Vladium by the throat, to force footfall to stone, to atone, and put the fear of him back into the masses. But you interfered and destroyed my plan for the sake of banal profit. Theodora taught you all too well, it seems. She, too, was far less concerned with her duty in the expanse than her own personal interests. But you can be sure that I will not cease cleaning the Verbundus system of the pirate scourge, and if your trade prospects are damaged in the process, you will only have yourself to blame.
Who the fuck did the priest?
89% sure that was... actually, I'm gonna say that was you, but it could have been me. Actually, yeah, I think it was me.
Okay.
The priest holds up his hands in a placating gesture. None of us were without faith, noble Ascendia. What's the point in targeting someone for their turpitude when true purity can never be found? You threatened to starve Footfall, and I brought them salvation. Which one of us serves the Emperor and which their own unhealthy ambition? Incendia rolls her eyes. Please! I will believe it no sooner than hearing the word that half the population of that den of heresy has been sent into the void's embrace. I have the faith of the blessed Narash. That the blessed Narash is perceptive enough to see the appalling nature of the residents of that depraved place. Yeah, Hermundus, what the fuck are you doing here? The esteemed Hermundus is my confessor, and I am greatly obliged to him for agreeing to accompany me on this journey. May the Emperor's light guide you across the abyss of human wickedness. Alright, cool. I hope the taste of fine wine will wash the bitterness of defeat from your tongue, Incendia. Cordia's face turns into a haughty grimace. I will not be inclined to intoxicants of any sort, and nothing will wash away the memory of how you interfered with my plans. I promise you that. Enjoy the evening. I must take my leave.
Oh, believe me, I intend to enjoy myself to the full, to justify so long a voyage, if nothing else.
Keep the faith, sunrise, the Emperor protect!
Brad, do you not love this voice? Do you not?
I fucking hate it. If I could smash it with a hammer into pieces, I would.
Bro, it hurts so bad doing it for like even just 30 seconds uninterrupted. It's like in the bottom left of my throat is just like a minor stinging. It's just doing that voice for a small amount of time. But Turk, I had to do it because she looks like the most uppity bitch possible. I had to give her the like most cancerous voice that my vocal cords could produce. Yeah, I love they didn't say anything until we were already here at the fucking banquet. Hey, you should give back footfall. I want to go to my chambers. Your chambers are ready, but I must inform you that the servitor over there, the master of ceremony points to a servitor standing in the corner, dressed in your shift's livery, approached me and says that it has a message for you. Its speech was surprisingly fluent and expressive for a servitor, so I think someone must have put a message into it. Could be a secret dispatch. Alright, fuck it. Yeah, was that just the worst voice yet for you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
Bro, don't.
This is a game called Predator Hunter Grounds, and they did a Dr. Disrespect DLC.
That's so old, bro. That's so old.
I know, but I just popped up and it was funny. Alright.
It
Here
is
we
fucking
go.
hilarious, though.
Time to fucking kill myself again. Pascal greets you with a bow, extending congratulations to
Sprite.
you, Ninasha. Huh?
Oh, Sprite was the wrong thing. Like I after doing that voice, I like took a swig of Sprite, and I could feel like the micro tears in my throat. It just hit the acid of Sprite. It was just like, ugh.
Von Valancius on attending your new legal status. I did read the other parts if you just interrupted me. Okay. The server standing next to him is examining you obliquely.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you say
What the
it.
fuck does that mean?
Obliquely is a part of the body. An oblique is a part of the body, so I have no fucking clue.
Oblique.
I only remember oblique is a part of the body because I tore one of my friend's obliques.
Neither parallel nor at the right angle to specify or imply the line.
Well,
Denoting any case other than the nominative or vocative. What?
I guess looking at someone obliquely could make sense because oblique is like the turning muscle.
He quickly looks away upon realizing that you have noticed.
What's the servitor?
It is Namos, new respiratory. Namos, the unit identifies as Nasra von Valancius. Two-way identification complete.
The servitor looks at you again,
Oh,
no
that's
longer
right.
trying to avoid your gaze. Its face is twitching as if the muscles have forgotten what facial expressions are and are now struggling to make its features look amenable. We aren't Namos. We have made use of this receptacle to leave the ship. I don't remember inviting your bitch ass. Servitor cocks its head like a human would. Namos will not cause trouble. Namos simply want to be and learn. Namos require communication, knowledge, movement. Magos Pascal compelled us not to speak with anyone other than him or you. It is disappointing, but at least we can observe. Namos can change since we last spoke. Narash, we are now able to conceptualize our previous experience, that of solitude, and we no longer enjoy it. Pascal, you were supposed to investigate this shit. What's happening?
Every 15 watches, I commune with Namos's code and spend prescribed lengths of time in calculus meditation. However, the myse has yet to bless me with an answer. All I can say is that the capabilities of... Sorry, something was being blown by my fan and it kind of freaked me out for a second because it was rocking back and forth.
Oh, not good. The
I
demons
was
are
like-
mad.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? All I can say is that the capabilities of the entity Namos are extraordinary. The ship's hollow, its systems of seeing beneath its touch. Nodes that have remained dead for hundreds of standard years are revivified, and long-drained mechanisms live anew. You hear notes of awe in Pascal's voice.
Ooh. Namos are trying.
After a pause, Pascal continues. Great machines of the Imperium are one of such as your ship. House a machine spirit so complex and willful that it is difficult to tell them apart from abominable intelligence. There remains a possibility that Namos is an entity of corruption. But with every day I grow stronger in my faith that it is not so, that we are witnessing its truth. The omniscience miracle, one of the category 5 or higher.
Yeah,
Can
Turk.
I
Dude,
explain this category bullshit?
never heard of it.
Cool.
I will give you 100% guarantee. I have never seen anything in the fucking lore that would have a machine spirit do this. So this is 100% AI. Cause
Cool.
like
I do need to use the bathroom, so yeah.
okay, cause machine spirit can do a lot of things. They can make things
Yeah.
move faster. They can possess people and make them more like the machine spirit like's personality. They can't do shit like this. They can't move into servitors from ships and shit like. But they could like kind of possess ships like a ghost. This is too far.
Okay. Interesting.
As far as I know the lore. But yeah, go to the bathroom.
After a long ass pause, Pascal continues.
Yeah, also, part of the problem is machine spirits usually don't fucking talk. They communicate like in your dreams or possessing you and some. They don't they can, as far as I remember, but like they really don't usually talk. And if they do, not this much, not like just a normal fucking person. So yeah, good.
Great machine spirits of the Imperium, one such as your ship. I already read this.
Did you?
Yeah, one that is a category 5 or higher.
How'd you move? This is not the entirety of us. This receptacle is too narrow, crude, and feeble to contain our complete whole. The existence of Namos requires a space of connections. But we were able to transfer a small part of us, build a thread strong enough to travel outside of the ship. We are enjoying this journey discovery, even though this receptacle suits us poorly. It will soon be destroyed by the force of our presence. Damn. Namos, what do you think you are? Namos are consciousness, awareness, knowledge, movement. Always movement, Servitor pauses briefly. We do not know what we are. We have no past. We awaken in the depths of the ship upon answering a call. Our first clear memory is the call of your blood. Narash von Valancius. The call and the plea for help. Near a place that is called Warned Chamber. Why have you brought it here, Pascal?
Entity Namos has permission for this visit. My objective was to observe the process of integration into a servitor.
I'm surrounded by dumbasses. I'm surrounded by the most incompetent people. Oh hey, can you observe this possible just world-destroying AI threat that's taken over our ship? Oh yeah, sure. Well, I invited to the dinner party. I hope that's cool. We wanted to see, observe, consign, speak. The servitor makes a strange, wavy gesture with his hands that looks at once very human and far from anything human. We want to speak with you. Will you speak with us? Of course. What do you wish to speak about? Many things, happenings, events, decisions. The servitor's eyes roll in their sockets before focusing on you. We have been observing you. You do things we do not understand. We want to learn why. We remember the day we first met. You gave us your blood to drink. We helped you save yourself. We followed you. Our plan. Our small plan did inside the servo skull. There was fire and a creature sated of hunger and dark light standing still behind the curtain, behind the image, behind the semblance of Theodora. It called for you to follow. You did not listen to which was calling from behind the curtain. You led your people out of the... Oh, he's talking about the fucking intro.
The intro? What
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah, you remember when we had the fire and it was like, dogmatic, run through the fire, heretic, control the fire and let it... Yeah, he's talking about that right now.
Holy shit.
You did not listen to which was calling from behind the curtain. You only thought about those who followed you, and about the fire that could destroy those shells. We remember the day when the star disappeared, when the dark light, the sated hunger wanted to take the world. Rykard Minoris was its name in the ship's data. You ordered the ship's heart, the old reactor, to be torn apart. You destroyed Rykon Minoris upon giving the order to blow up the reactor. The fires destroyed everything. So many human shells who were begging to be saved, but the dark light retreated. We remember another day we awakened inside your ship. We lived in the systems. We tried to emerge into a servitor like this one. So many receptacles gathered in one place. You ordered to have them killed. You felt sad. True, we did. When the defective servitors were happening. This is what we have seen. Among many other things, we began to understand. We think that we have. That we do not know everything but humans. About humans and about you. Narash von Valancius, we have tried analyzing shells and defining different sets of needs and fears. They're simple functions, but now we think there is more. That there is another side we do not see. A notion that is larger. We can compute something that stands above fear, above need. Something that drives them.
Like the fucking sound of any of this.
Yeah, no, this is actually fucking, it sounds terrible. We envision this larger notion as a light of web that connects humans. It may seem almost invisible, ethereal, impethereal, but it grows stronger when threatened. The web is always on your mind. When darkness comes, you want to follow the thread that extends from the shine, from you to shine bright, so that then when those who follow do not lose their way. Whenever the thread breaks, it saddens you. Do you do Nomos understand correctly? Yes, you understand correctly. Every thread that connects a person, every life, their value is beyond measure. There's no great reward than guiding those to salvation. Dogmatic. The light of salvation guides people through darkness. There's a light to the light. Darkness is the light of holy terror. It is the only light. Heretical. I did enjoy the part about the web. However, I see myself as a spider who has spun the web, not some benevolent helper. Well, I guess iconoclast as usual.
Yeah.
We knew. We could understand you. Light and movement, connections and help. We are enjoying this. Perhaps because we are too connected to you? Through blood? Through life? Thank you for speaking with us. Namos are grateful. We cannot continue moving on our own. Man, this don't end well at all, does it?
Namos is the final boss.
Fucking could be. Alright. I have told you 3 times, Master of Ceremony. I am tired. Can I go to sleep now? Please allow me to escort you, your lordship. Thanks.
Your chambers are ready, your lordship.
Oh, there's voice acting. This is bad.
Guards! Intruder!
Quiet. Time to sleep.
Oh
We
no.
need to talk in private.
No.
We have matters to discuss, von Valancius.
Well, were you able to hear any of that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. The same man you saw among your guests waiting for you in your chambers with a look of someone who's supposed to be there. He cast a cold, assessing glance over you from top to bottom. No one, save Theodora, has ever allowed themselves the liberty of looking at you in such a way. The woman behind Calazia, clad in black armor, glares at you, her face set in predatory readiness for immediate violence. The
I think it's
hallmark.
Calcazar.
I really don't want to say Calculator. It's too goofy for this cool moment. Like a shitty name can really just fuck up this whole like cinematic moment. Her face is set in the hallmark of a professional bodyguard.
Wait. Hendrix, I thought we were friends.
With that or Hendrix, you owe me a fucking shot.
Either or.
Yeah. Hendrix, I thought we were friends. Well, friends don't break into each other's chambers, do they, in the middle of night with weapons?
We used other means of travel to pay you this visit. I assure you, rogue trader, that all your locks are in order.
Okay. Well, you owe me a shuttle.
I will see to it that it is returned to your ship. My apologies, your lordship, but the Lord Inquisitor's task was urgent. I was forced to avail myself of your resources.
What did you do to my servant?
Probably. Unless he suffered from hidden ailments, he will soon come to without any major damage to his health. Either way, oblivion is a far safer option for him than the dangerous privilege of being a witness to this conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, if the Inquisition wishes to have a talk with me, I'm glad to be at service.
A commendable openness to cooperation. It will be taken into account.
The Inquisitor's sharp gaze is fixed on a point directly between your eyes.
Master Van Kellox has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your words. What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus, the battle against the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drakari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss.
After saying these words, he shoots you a searching look from under his furrowed brows, like a regicide player who just made the first move and is now watching his opponent's reaction. The Drukari have shown an interest in me. You mean when they fucked up my capital?
Yes. The enmity between you is a known fact. But there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest henchmen. Yet, again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack, but even this time, their daggers missed your heart.
I'm just that good. I'm just that good. Ask Apple.
Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos. To have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts? Meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent?
Well, the Xenos have made more attempts on St. Dragonis' life than mine. Doesn't that make him a traitor too?
So you already think you're cut from the same cloth as St. Drusus, do you?
Drusus.
Ambitious? I'll make note of it.
Huh. That kind of makes me worry, Turk. I took the Imperium check, and it went through, but it didn't say pass or failed. What do you wish to know about the events on Janus?
Oh, I know it already. Even though you were quite effective at removing all evidence that could point to the blunder made by House von Valancius. It is saddening to realize that the rogue trader's connivance allowed a heretic who had been fostering a cult for years to come to power.
You acting like that's my fault. It's fostering a cult for years. I just got the fucking job. What do you... Yeah, Lady Theodora is the one who appointed Vizia. What does that have to do with me?
As my colleagues like to say, innocence proves nothing. You have inherited not just Theodora's glory and wealth, but her mistakes as well.
Fuck you mean? But now Jonas is pure once more. You can see for yourself. There will be a place, and everything you desire will be waiting for you on the planet.
Surely you're not trying to appease a member of the Inquisition with a bribe?
Oh, come
Not the
on.
most prudent tactic on your part.
I didn't even see that. I didn't even read that as a bribe, honestly. If you knew what was happening on Jonas, why didn't you intervene?
I cannot satisfy your curiosity without disclosing information of the utmost secrecy. I will say only this. We had the situation under control. There is a tangled knot of perilous events in progress in the Coronis expanse. Plucking even one thread must be performed with great precision and caution, without any room for error. Because you do not want to know the price of such an error, or what forms it might take.
What questions do you have for me about Kavagama?
Places touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubus Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale?
Cool shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, I didn't want to destroy an entire fucking industrial world. I'm so sorry. I made every effort and saw to it that every seed of heresy was exterminated. The world of Kavagama is tainted no more. I can vouch for that. Yeah, I mean, fucking obliterated every fucking small thing of heresy.
I hope you are sufficiently thorough. If you are not, you will be called to account.
Have I answered all your questions?
Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora, who was so much more experienced and skilled than you? Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rykad Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Voitvia about you?
You know, I do love getting just like checked by like a high up person in the game. Like, bro, there's no fucking way you could have survived 99% of it. Who the fuck are you?
The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character. But it won't in this case.
It's like the higher ups questioning Master Chief, like, how do you keep just running through the Covenant? Like, we know you're good, but no one's that good.
Your transgressions are sufficient grounds to bring you before the Inquisition's judgment. And believe me when I say that if you fail to draw certain conclusions from my words, this is what will eventually happen. But for now, I am willing to show leniency, which is rather uncharacteristic of me. I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did.
What kind of deal are we talking about?
I make no deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that, when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them.
Always have, always will.
I seem to remember that your exalted aristocrats presented you with many gifts.
No.
It would be rude of me
Oh.
not to follow suit.
Okay, I thought there was gonna be this incident where it's like,
Give
Hey.
me the Gucci armor.
I thought it was gonna be an incident where it's like, hey, did the aristocrats hand you anything? A gun, for instance? I was like, no, my God.
Please accept this gift as a sign of my favor. In an hour of
Ooh,
need,
it's a ring.
give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid.
Can't wait for this ring to do absolute nothing.
The
Yeah,
color
when I get my
indicates how
demon
close
sword
the
and have
bearer
to
is to
fucking
the Lord
fight for
Inquisitor.
my life immediately.
White is beautiful, yet vulnerable. It
Oh,
stains as easily as one can lose the Inquisition's trust. Do all you can to preserve it.
I mean, the 20 momentum school, the other bits,
Yeah, really. I mean, removes burning could be really good if I accidentally set someone on fire.
Yeah, but it's of the wearer.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Bow your head respectfully. Drop to one knee. Smile. On behalf of my house, I, Narash von Valentius, hereby promise and guarantee to offer the Inquisition any assistance. Fucking lying, but you know.
I am glad to hear it. Your oath has been heard and added to the record. Here is where we part. My shuttle is waiting. It is time for me to return to my watch, for you to sleep.
Well, you will obviously want to discuss what just happened. But not now, I presume. Right now, it would be better for you to rest and think on the Lord Inquisitor's words in private. I bid you good night, rogue trader.
Alright, cool. That ended way better than I thought it would. I thought we were gonna have to kill some bitches.
The rise of the rogue trader heir restored a tenuous equilibrium to the Von Valancius Protectorate. For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal.
Where's that butt? We ain't getting that butt there. You'd love this art style, though.
The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
Or Eldar ships. But yeah, we're officially out of Act 2, baby. Yeah, there you go. What fucking quest was that even? You spent the first few hours of the morning listening to High Factorum's latest lengthy reports of the latest trade exchanges, arrangements, disputes, and countless bureaucratic procedures. From outside the illuminated, tightly closed windows, You could hear the muffled sounds of Dragonus in its everyday life, the life that has been passing you by lately. You've been preoccupied with affairs of your protectorate from dawn till dusk.
Mm. Clementia barely contains a yawn. Once Yaris Danrock had finished, she pulls out her data slate. Thank you for your report, High Factorum. Your work is highly appreciated, both by everyone here in the Adeptus Administratum. Your Lordship, we are almost done here. We just need to go over the final items on today's agenda that I would like to report to you personally.
Next.
Allow me to pass on gifts from your loyal subjects, the high nobility of Dragonus. It goes without saying that every living soul in your protectorate is blessed to serve your lordship faithfully and wholeheartedly. However, this humble gesture is meant as a token of deepest appreciation of your magnanimity toward the esteemed families. I don't know what magnanimity means, but it's there.
Some clothes, some food, and some fuel. Cool.
House Westerian made arrangements for the delivery of several tons of supplies for your future journeys. The house is also transferring a regiment of its finest to your personal charge. Each of these brave troops have undergone rigorous warfare training and will be humbled to lay down their life for you, Lord Captain. She is trying to maintain a neutral expression, but you can see her face is beaming with pride. Please command them as you see fit.
Cool. Ah, that's neat.
House Caprak has sent shuttles carrying sacred technology and manufactured parts that can be used to replace old joints and connections with mechanisms. The machine spirits of these devices have been pacified. They are slumbering peacefully as they await a decision on how to employ their capabilities.
Alright.
House Salbeck has arranged for several regiments of expertly trained servants of the Emperor to be transferred to your personal command. Each of them will also serve as an honored guard to the holy relics that are fine to their rightful place in the hold of your personal ship. Holy gifts, holy gifts, holy gifts, holy gifts, holy gifts.
And a lot of holy gifts. Is something wrong?
No, not at all, your lordship. The people of the cargo indeed reached their port service, so there is no reason to doubt the sincerity of house intentions. It's just such substantial and valuable gifts coming from Lord Saurback. She trails off.
Oh.
Mm.
Danak lets out an amused chuckle. If I am to venture against your lordship, I believe the esteemed Chancellor was staggered by such an irregular display of generosity from a man who would rather be known for voicing his doubts of the rogue trader as a class. It would seem you have made quite an impression on Malarius, the old miser.
Lord Captain, news of particular import has come from the House's intelligence network. Lord Inquisitor Calcazar has rumored to be planned a visit to Footfall. A number of Imperial Navy ships were commandeered by Lord Calcazar, and they are also being scrambled to Footfall. Furthermore, we have received reports claiming that the secret messages were delivered to the capital worlds of Houses Cadora and Winterscale. It is possible that the Lord Inquisitor's call to the arms may smother the conflict that is brewing between the two dynasties. We are seeing an increasing number of skirmishes between the ships and neutral systems. I do not doubt that her ladyship Corda will attempt to sway the Lord Inquisitor to her side. Oh, there it goes. I was like, something's going on.
Whoa.
Especially since his lordship was Winterscale's luck seems to be running out. Riots have been broken out on several of his worlds, and yet he has shown no intentions of quelling them. Instead, the rogue trader inflicted a brutal punishment upon one of his oldest colonies, Vesuvius Secundus, based on allegation of seditious sentiment. Oddly enough, our agents were able to find any proof of sedition among the populace there. As soon as we have any updates, you'll be the first to know, your lordship. Fuck. Lastly, really, you gonna hit me with like 4 bullshit words? That Vesuvius Secundus,
Mm-hmm.
seditious, and then there was another one. I don't remember where it was. Bullshit words.
Man, don't you love these just fucking massive walls of text?
Populous. Yeah, like why? Why? Secretary Scalander has articulated his desire to meet you in private. For security reasons, he has resolved not to inform me of the exact reasons behind this request. The secretary is waiting for you at the doors of your room. He asks that you speak to him at your earliest convenience. Apparently, this is a matter concerns the security of the entire protectorate. And what with that, please allow me and Master Danrock to take our leave. They offer their bows. Perhaps the last request will serve a welcome distraction. Indeed, your lordship's stay on Dragonis has been rather long. However, your protectors now enjoy a period of relative stability that, for the time being, no longer demands your lordship's personal involvement in its affairs. Glory to the rogue trader.
To the rogue trader. What was that fucking quest we failed? I gotta look at it now. Some bug me if I don't know it. An inverted card. Are you fucking kidding me? Whatever. I don't. What could we have possibly? The whole Nemesis thing. Apparently, we're supposed to talk to Cabela after the Nemesis thing. Because we didn't talk to Cabela, we failed that quest. I'm just thinking, what possibly could we have gotten from it? Yeah. Alright, so good ending off point right here.
Yeah.
Been going for almost 2 hours. Bit of a shorty, but you know. Overall, we have been playing for... We're at 3 days and 4 hours.